So the start of this chapter really just showed, you know, everyone in the science division is pretty much creeps. They got like cameras and shit hidden everywhere. Like Akon has just come back and he's actually said, I've hid like a surveillance room. And even though Mayuri, he and the lieutenant hadn't been out for like a while now. And he actually hasn't even been looking in his little cameras to see what's going on. He's actually been so busy and what happens is that it looks like we was looking at them and it was sort of made out and it was like they're wondering like what the captain's making and my guess is that it's like because he said you can move I'm guessing that it is probably something that he's made. I maybe like some artificial because he carries dead parts and then maybe he made up some sort of like Frankenstein monster but it's like a Mayuri version of like I think like gets up a mixture of Hollow, like Quincy, Soul Reaper, Mod Soul, Bound. You get everything, everything into that. It'd be great. I didn't really care for the bit afterwards with Soifon's lieutenant. Seeing a little bit about his family. It's like I don't care about his family. I don't care for him as well. And he's just like, oh, like the captain didn't take me in the end. You're shit. That's why you got freaking punched out like by Ichigo. He didn't even have to use his sword. And I did like the whole thing with Komamura. When he say state your business. He's like I've come to inherit the family secrets. Now, what does that mean by like family secrets? Does that mean turning into that big ass dog? Like, does that mean he gets a new power? But obviously it's something to make him stronger. And he was, annoyed that you got some nerve after, you was ashamed of your appearance and, you wrapped yourself in a friggin' hood and armor. And he's saying, I've changed. Like, look at me, I don't wear it anymore. And he's saying, this world, like, the things that are happening in this world now they don't involve us. And I was like, it's about to fall into ruin, but still, as long as they're none of our concern, as long as we keep our heads down, we should be fine. It was like, that was sort of like, you saw a bit of a coward there, and I was like, and, he's saying, to actually, even for me to, like, recognize you, I'm gonna have to, like, crush you. Oh, I really want to see this, like, we haven't seen a monster fight in ages, we haven't seen no hollows or anything like that for a while, like, to get back to, like, maybe some old Bleach and see, like, some fighting with demons, monsters and shit, that would be nice, because I want to know, he did mention something about others of this kind, so there's got to be more, there can't just be him and Komamura, we got to see what's happening, and in the chapter, I had a bit of comedy in it, and he was saying, one of the Zero Squad saying, he's at this tower, the Phoenix Palace on top of the cliff, and he's saying, prepare yourself because you're going to have to say goodbye to Zangetsu. If he just meant, if we're going to say goodbye to Zangetsu, we're going to get a new Zanpakuto. I don't think that is. I think it's going to be like a remastered version of his Zanpakuto. Since we haven't seen Zangetsu since, the arc, so whatever's in there, I think it's just an empty husk, he would have talked to him by now. Maybe if this gives Ichigo more powers, maybe we might be able to see something different than a Getsuga Tensho. That'll be great, but no, it will probably be a red Getsuga Tensho. It's gonna make you know, what is Ichigo having? I mean, he's had his Shikai, he's had his Bankai, and, they're saying, he's gonna make his Bankai again. So, it isn't gonna be anything with his Shikai form from the looks of it, it's just gonna work on the Bankai. Your thoughts? I imagine it's gonna be like a more bigger sword that he used. I don't think it's gonna be like lengthwise, but I think it's gonna be more like, either just like a short sword, maybe just the broadsword. I would love to see some old Ichigo when he was wielding that massive just I don't even know what that sword thing was. That looked half axe, half freaking blade. Wield something like that again, or one of my personal favorite is the enhanced Getsuga Tensho version of Ichigo when he did the training. I would like to see something like that again, but we probably won't. But it was an alright chapter. I enjoyed it, but let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this chapter. You know, do you want some dog on dog fight? Do you want friggin'? Do you want like what do you want Ichigo's Bankai to look like? But that's all from me. Everyone, so thank you very much for watching. Remember, Savagezweipanda, Zana, and I'll see you next time.